what's up, everybody? This is Phil. Sorry we're late. I had to change my shirt. And we are here Monday night. It is time for the Hardline. It is 9:14 Central Time over here in Chicago. And we're here on the Zaid Comics channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. We got a hell of a show for you tonight. I was setting up kind of like my, my tabs that I flip through here, getting ready for the show, and realized that it was time for the show already. We got Eddie Winkler in the chat. It says late and gay. Thank you, Eddie. Thanks for being here. We got Grimmer in the chat as well, giving us a shout out. And Into Wrestling Aces. Go subscribe to that channel, everybody. We're going to bring in, look at Chimera's here. Great Shane stream the other night. Now, he's referring to last night. So I don't know why he says the other night. It was last night. Let's get some guys in here. We got Brandon.
Yep, I was here the whole time.
Oh, I forgot to change the background.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
It's ruined. Restart the show.
We'll restart the show. We got Edwin. What's up, brother?
What's going on, guys?
How's it going?
What's up, man? Did you watch the stream yesterday, Edwin?
I watched like the first 10 minutes and then I passed out.
You didn't catch the Grinch? Halloween is Grinch night segment?
No, I heard you talking about it, but like I said, I was kind of had it in the background and I zonked out.
We'll have to cover it later.
Hey, Michael B. Speaking of the Grinch, Michael Beacon.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man?
Oh yeah, nice shirt.
Yeah, got it just today. It just arrived today.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah, it's his new G.I. Joe shirt.
Mm-hmm.
FJB.
Yeah.
FJB. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Great shirt. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Good. And speaking of JB, Joe Ball.
What is up?
FJB.
No,
F-
not
what?
JB.
How dare you, Brandon?
It says it on the shirt.
Why, Brandon? Why?
I'm sorry. I was just repeating something I read on a shirt one time.
Well, you see the
Different
dangers
JB.
of repeating things you've read on shirts now?
Yeah,
You see the damage reading can do?
exactly.
That's why
This is why.
not reading.
Yeah, I'm completely anti-reading. Always. Not even
Oh,
once.
yeah. Who needs it? Silly anyways.
That's right.
Brandon, you're gonna have to send me that corkscrew video again, or whatever.
God.
I lost it. What do you want?
This is still on top. Poor Brandon. He just wants people to see the screw, the spiraled.
It's a screw job, is what it is. In one more than one way.
The whole stream's a screw job. Let's see. We got yesterday's Fool in the chat. He says that old Grinch cartoon where he puts kids in cages. Is that the one you're talking about?
Based.
Popped in the chat. Yesterday's Fool. Camara talking about Sockgate. It's a reference to Shane's stream last night. I still don't know who the hell Brandon is.
I'm right here.
Chimera. How do you not know who Brandon is?
Wait, don't be too hard on him. He's only 12.
Are we talking about our Brandon, or are we talking about like Let's Go Brandon?
Yeah, the Brandon.
That is our Brandon.
Okay.
So what did you guys do this weekend? I have to take this stream. I'm going to tweet it out. So you guys hold court for a little bit.
What did you guys do this weekend?
I took the kids to like a pre-trick or treat thing that like a church was doing here. Kind of weird to have a church doing Halloween stuff, but you know, whatever. It was all kid friendly.
Pagans.
Yeah, and trying to think, man. I swear to God, my brain is useless. Oh well, I guess the other guys can go.
Went to an orchard, got some pumpkins, and then went to drive-in where they were playing the 2018 Halloween movie and the new Halloween movie. Yeah, it was pretty nice. They had someone dressed up like Michael Myers just walking around between cars. It was a nice touch.
He didn't get shot, right? Because I know
Yeah.
people over there, they carry guns sometimes.
In my parts, he would have got shot.
Yeah,
Without a doubt.
he very nearly would have. Yeah.
Well, I saw the picture of him, and he looked like if Camaro was in a Halloween costume.
Yeah.
Like he was a short,
Yeah, we were-
5 foot nothing, skinny guy.
Yeah, we were just laughing. It's like, yeah, he would be intimidating, about 2 feet taller.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get somebody menacing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna get Michael Myers, make him big, Go the
He's
extra
got
mile.
to be big.
Pump them filled with steroids. Start a year ahead of time. They should have started
Right.
last year, October. Got this guy in
Yeah.
a cycle, a good steroid cycle. He would've been fine.
Gym membership,
Yeah.
steroids.
I did
That's
watch
what they
the
dropped
Bengals
back.
Ravens this weekend, which was awesome because the Bengals bent Lamar Jackson over and just all took turns butt fucking him for an hour. Pretty sweet
Live on
game.
TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
anything goes now on TV.
5 sacks on that motherfucker. It was great.
That's the Reading Rainbow guy.
Yeah.
No, that would actually be pretty funny if it was. No, he's actually a big burly football player. It's the quarterback for the Ravens that everyone acts like he's so great. And then Cincinnati came into Baltimore and we all just took turns butt fucking him. It was great.
Wait, who am I thinking of then?
You're thinking of a Reading Rainbow guy.
LeVar Burton.
There we go.
Yeah, you're thinking of Geordie LaForge.
Yeah.
That's right.
Fucking gay Star Trek shit.
Yeah, we don't talk about Star Trek around here.
Right on, let's just in that
I had a
right there.
hilarious Star Trek meme I could have showed, but I guess
I guess if you want to pull up. Let's see, Eddie, how about those Braves, though?
The Braves, I don't even know how they're doing. I think they're doing good in the playoffs. It's the Reds barely missed the playoffs, so I tuned out. I was so pissed off. I was like, how much money do we have to spend and still not make playoffs? This is infuriating. But
People are saying Jamie Lee Curtis is looking old.
it's because she is old. She's
Yeah.
like 80. Jesus.
Yeah, the whole
Man, I was
movie.
looking old 10 years ago.
Yeah, the
That
whole
old,
movie.
that
She,
old bitch is really looking washed up. I can't believe she looks so ugly and old. She's only like
Exactly.
73.
yeah, the whole movie, she looked like she could have used some Activia.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, she's getting that skull face look because she's always had thin lips, but now that
Yeah.
she's getting old, they're completely gone and just curled in against her dentures. So she's getting that like old lady skull face look.
This is how I want to always think of Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm going to show you. I think Brandon knows where I'm going with this. And it might be too early in the show. It's all about True Lies.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a good movie.
Yeah. All right. No more horny.
Yeah.
Is that where you play the not horny little
Yeah,
video
yeah.
thing?
No, that's later in the show. We have some movie news to get through. This we just saw this today, right, Brandon? This was kind of we didn't really have any movie thing going on, but this is interesting. We always talk about how Brendan Fraser's back, right?
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser's back. Has been cast as Firefly in Batgirl movie. Now, who knew Batgirl was having a movie? I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
well,
Why-
people have to care for them to know about something.
exactly.
Yeah, give it a few weeks and they'll lose the. They'll give up on it.
Now, I think this is a attempt at reaching for an audience, right? Everybody loves this actor, and so they're just casting him as a character who wears a suit, right? What's
I
up with
think
that?
This is an attempt to completely ruin Brendan Fraser's career.
God.
This is their last dish. They're like, this guy's too powerful.
Yeah.
We have to completely obliterate his career once and for all.
As the
You know,
He's
story
going
goes-
to
tried
get
it.
shot on set for
They
sure.
tried it with Dudley Do Right. They
That's true.
tried it with Monkey Bone. It
Mhm.
wouldn't take. And I think this is the last straw here.
Yeah, he's making his comeback, and maybe the producer that wanted him to fornicate with him. Right, he was coming on to Brendan Fraser. That's the legendary story. Is he wouldn't submit to sexual advances from a male producer, and then they blacklisted him from Hollywood because of it.
Hmm.
So
Probably. I
maybe
mean, that wouldn't surprise me. It's an industry filled with fucking militant homosexuals. So
heathens. So yeah, maybe this is the attempt to erase his career from history. I don't know.
I think the problem is he took advice from Bruce Willis when he was really young. When Bruce said, "Never read a script, just say yes."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brendan's like, "Sounds good to me," and I'm
Yeah.
gonna just star in one terrible movie after another, and no one's gonna care 'cause it's the '90s and there were just hardly any good movies to begin with.
People want more mummy movies. We got Metal Booties and Brucey's in the chat. What's up, brother Brian Chriskow? Yesterday's Fool wants to know what Monkey Bone is. Brandon.
Monkey Bone.
Explain that. to
Monkey
people.
Bone's not a horrible movie. It's interesting on a creative level. I don't know where it came from or if it was like a comic book or whatever. But it's kind of like Bedazzled and like that weird, we're taking you out of like the real universe and we're gonna have you visit like these other weird universes. So like Brendan Fraser's character, I don't know if does he die?
Yeah, Brendan Fraser's character
Right?
dies and goes to the underworld.
Right, and the underworld's real cool looking. There's like all these like weird creatures and stuff, and it's kind of like a purgatory thing. And then his horniness in the form of that monkey there escapes in his own body, and then Brendan Fraser has to somehow get back to Earth to capture his horny.
And his
And this is
horny
way before memes here, guys. Yeah, this is one of Chris Kattan's best roles, as you can see. This is
Dude, Chris
way
Kattan,
better.
like, what a little fruit he was too. Good lord, God.
Hey, you're talking about the mango.
Yeah.
Nobody talks
Exactly. I know I'm talking about the mango. Did you not just?
People are saying great movie.
It's interesting. I watched it not too long ago. It's not aces or anything, but it's fun.
I'll be right back.
Oh, so Baz just got in the chat. What's up, Baz? He wants to know who Brendan Fraser is playing. He's playing Firefly. Yeah, which is interesting. Who knows if it'll just be his voice in some other actor's
Sure.
pantomiming or whatever, like he did in Doom Patrol, or if he's actually going to be wearing a suit. Is he going to be chubby Brendan Fraser? Is he going to get into shape for this? I think everybody is ready for Encino Man 2.
Dude, Encino Man 2. What the hell's going on here?
I don't know. I muted Edwin because I think he was rustling bags.
Okay. It sounded like he was snorting cocaine. I think put Brendan Fraser in a John Wick movie. You'll have the two pinnacles of good Hollywood. You know,
From
the
the 90s.
Keanu Reeves, the Brendan Frasers,
Good boy
join
Hollywood.
forces. What?
Good boy Hollywood. Let's see, Baz.
Good boy.
This is when they made original movies, not remakes.
Yeah, Monkey Bone. Completely original story.
See, Jimmy liked Monkey Bone. What's up, Jimmy? Cool World, Two Rabbit Holes. That's right. Yeah, so Brendan Fraser still making his comeback. Still. Let's hope he could.
It's a long journey.
Here's a little tip here. I don't know if you guys on the panel may know this, but people in the chat may not. When I was growing up as a young man, I dabbled in the dark arts, also known as prestidigitation. I used to practice magic. All right. And this was one of my favorite magic tricks. Now, you're not supposed to reveal magic, right?
Here, you got to put your mask on as the masked magician.
I don't have one. I don't have one with my mask around here. Here's 10. We're not going to go through all 10. 10 easy toothpick magic tricks. You guys can pick them up at the local diner. Just, when you're about to check out, just grab a toothpick, such as this guy does. and then you put the toothpick underneath the toenail of your big toe, and then you proceed to kick the wall.
Oh. No.
You guys could try that one at home.
I saw the original post of that one, the OP on that post, and somebody asked him what the other 9 tricks were,
Yeah.
and he said your other 9 toes.
Oh.
So
Well,
it's
works
self-explanatory. Yeah,
it works out. People talking about Batgirl in the chat. Eddie Winkler with the big word dropper here. Brendan Fraser will star in a sequel to The Mummy in which the mummy tries to make his way through modern times and middle/old age. It's called, he's middle and old. It's called The Tummy.
The tummy.
What's Eddie's book called?
Eddie's book, Sovereign Wolf.
Yeah, everybody go back, Sovereign.
Brendan Fraser is the tummy. Let's not beat around the bush here.
Brendan.
We've seen his dad bod.
Yeah, I don't think that tummy movie's gonna take off, Eddie.
No, could you imagine Universal Studios Tummy the Ride?
No.
It's just a slow moving cart, and they just feed you junk food the whole time.
Force feeding.
Yeah. Like, here's some Little Debbie's. Here's some Krispy Kremes. Here's a gallon of milk. Drink all of it.
The
The
cart's a
ride is only
rascal.
6 minutes, so you better move fast.
The cart's a rascal.
The rascal. We got some knowledge being dropped in the chat by Brian Kriskow. Monkey Bone was written by the guy who wrote the 1989 classic Batman.
I always assumed just Tim Burton came up with the script, but I guess not, or he would have just said Tim Burton.
Maybe he doesn't know Tim Burton's name.
Well, Monkey Bone seems like a movie Tim Burton would make.
You're
Yeah, it's
kind
got
of
a lot
right.
of that.
Like, now that I think, yeah, that's
It's
true.
got the weird claymation in it with the monkey. It's got a lot of animation, like hand-drawn stuff. Remember with the teacher with the big saggy boobs? Let's see. Doom Patrol TV series seems to be doing well enough that they're bringing back Frasier's career. There we go.
Fraser.
Fraser, not Fraser Crane.
Yeah, not Fraser, not Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah. Tim Burton is not a writer. Sam Hamm is the guy. It sounds like a made-up name, Brian. Sam Hamm.
Yeah.
Well, he's like John Hamm's brother. They're both hams.
All right. We got some new faces in here. Yesterday, we did a stream, Brandon and I, and Joe was there too. So Beacon, this will be new for you to see, and I know you're gonna love this. All right, this is something that I'm gonna continuously do throughout the year. We talked about it a little bit yesterday, but I wanted to show it off on the Hardline. There's a lot of books out there that I back, of course, and some of them star anthropomorphic creatures. All right, and what would we call those books, Beacon?
Trash.
Oh, shots fired.
Some would call them furry books, Michael.
Okay. Yeah, trash.
As we say. And I know the disdain you hold for furries, but I'm going to challenge myself throughout the year to try to time the days that I work on the days that the furries are there so I can actually get them to take a picture. This is Viking Wolf.
Okay, not trash.
Mark Polton, Matt Dalton, Renzo Rodriguez putting this wolf book together, and a big thumbs up from local furry.
Okay,
yeah.
The book not trash.
Yeah,
the furry is trash.
That's your opinion, Beacon, and we let you have those. We let you have your opinions.
Look at that
Eddie is kind of hurt though by this.
Eddie's book has werewolves. It's not trash.
There you go. That's a cool jacket you got there. That's not me, Eddie. Look at these hands. I don't
Phil,
have.
are you trying to ease us into something here? Are you trying to tell us?
What's going on with that
Something-
guy's hand? Look, just zoom in on that hand.
The hand?
Yeah.
Someone was saying he's wearing gloves, furry gloves.
Yeah, he has a
Yeah.
mitt.
That looks
Yeah.
like skin, though. It
Yeah,
doesn't look like a glove. That just looks like a guy with like bulbous, weird hands.
It looks like the fat effect makeup on on Nutty Professor.
Yeah.
He's gone on the tummy ride a couple of times.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Universal Studios.
Yeah, so our good friend here is the caution sign is right behind him.
I gotta say, this is really a genius plan of yours, Phil.
Right? It's a good promotion.
Yeah, trying to sabotage all these other comics so people will back yours instead. I see the genius here. I appreciate that.
Well, people
Yeah.
can, if they want to, back Viking Wolf right now on Indiegogo. They're shipping, they're filling. And as you can see, I don't have hands like that. My skin is lighter than that.
Or it's like something like out of Nutty Professor, and that's Phil in the drug
I'm in a
isn't
suit.
working.
That's me in a suit.
Yeah, this is when Phil's not in his buddy love form.
Yeah.
Well, let's be fair here, though, Phil. Is this
Yeah.
maybe how you would have turned out if you wouldn't have got on the straight and narrow and started hitting the gym and being a total beefcake?
Right. I've been doing it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Brian Chris I've actually got a slew of refunds on my last campaign because high-ranking member of Comics Geek called it a furry book.
Oh, that's fucking horseshit. Come
Yeah.
on.
Well, this
I
is
mean,
what
Gorillas aren't furries.
Yeah, if it's an actual animal, it's not a furry book.
Yeah. Or if it's like
If
a
it's-
werewolf.
He's
If
just
it's
an
some
animal
dork
that-
dressed up like an animal, then yeah, it's a furry book.
That's true. Yeah. No, this is correct. He's an animal that was taught how to shoot guns, right?
Yeah.
He's just smart. He doesn't even talk, the 6-gun gorilla. But just for you, Brian, I will be sure. I have the book. I have 6-gun gorilla, so I'll be sure to have them take a picture with it as well.
Are there like in this furry group? Are there gorilla people that walk around in like full gorilla suits?
I don't.
That
think
would be
so. I haven't seen
great.
gorilla.
I'm not talking like a furry with a big head. I'm talking like a full regular gorilla suit. You know, that would be like stealing women in like an old black and white film.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
That
what
would
I
be
want to
great.
see.
Yeah. Eddie says Phil's furry costume is a giraffe.
That would actually be pretty funny.
I don't get it.
Phil dressed like a giraffe. Some
makes no
giant
sense.
neck thing on but you can still see his face at the bottom.
That'd be horrible. Gorillas have hair, not fur. I don't know. If
That's true. I mean, I'm not sure what the difference is, but that is true.
need the fact checkers on that one, everybody. Fact checkers, get at it. All right, let's move on to some food news. Brandon's been doing some research into overseas food, specifically in the North and South Korea region. I wanted to pull this up to get a poll from you guys, maybe you guys in the chat, to see would you eat at a place that advertises like this? We believe that other burgers are shit.
That alone brings me in.
I kind of like their attitude, yeah.
Yeah.
It's called Billion Box. And yeah, it kind of looks like, it reminded me of like some sort of White Castle thing mixed with Chick-fil-A. I don't know, does it speak to you?
I mean, I think it's bad marketing to put curse words on pretty much anything that's not directly being marketed towards like I don't know how to explain it. It's like if you're hawking products to porno stars, then yeah, put some perv in your product. But if you're selling food, maybe putting the word shit on the package ain't the best idea. But hey, it might be working for them. I don't know. It's
How
still
do you
season 48.
feel about putting your advertising on your packaging in a completely different language?
Yeah, then South Korean.
Right,
Well,
right.
English is the world's language, so we'll give them a pass on that. Now, if they were opening burger joints in the States and everything was written in, some like cockamamie jungle Asian language, yeah,
Nope.
I'd be like, this doesn't make any sense. The weebs will love it, but the rest of us will be like, what?
Yeah,
Now, here,
it's good
you
marketing.
brought up a great point, Joe. How do we get into the business of marketing to porn stars? Like you said earlier. I think.
I mean, I don't know. You got to think about the things that they need, I guess. Needs and wants, but needs first. You start developing, more form-fitting adult diapers for the chicks that do butt stuff. I don't know. You come up with things to make the guys that aren't feeling as adequate on screen feel bigger. I don't know. I guess you just have to figure out. Just sell them cocaine. Let's just cut right. That's all the porno industry cares about.
This is what we'll do. We'll make our comics smaller so the guys feel bigger when they're reading them.
So you're trying to figure out how to sell comics to porno people?
Yeah,
Right.
that's the business we're in.
Yeah, we're in.
But you didn't specify comics specifically.
This
I
is
don't.
Perfect.
Brother, just put a baggie of cocaine in the comic book with a note. I don't know. I don't think they're going to ever
There's
care
more
about
where this
comics.
came from.
Yeah, you got to speak to something on their level.
Yeah, I think the secret is just to yell at them, "Hey ho, buy this comic." That usually works.
Super liminal messaging.
Yeah,
Super liminal advertising.
Exactly.
General Piggy, what's up, brother? He says comic porn. No, I think the smaller book things make yourself feel bigger is great. We have an ash can on the Lost Pages. Back it is smaller than a regular comic.
That's true. But we had only sold at Exotica our largest comic.
Yeah, we sold Magic Cop 1.
Yeah, the largest comic we've ever produced.
We sold that at the porn convention.
Well, it's an adult entertainment convention.
Adult entertainment. Oh my god.
All right, we got another meme here from all the way from Brandon. The account is called Ancient Memes, but I have a feeling that doesn't have to do with like Egypt news, right? But
Yeah, it might be just with old people.
They're just or it's an old meme. Oh, and this is perfect for Brandon to explain because he's obsessed with Disney World. There you go. What's going on here, Brandon? You want to read this story?
It seemed like at some point in the past, somebody designed a roller coaster called Disney World Mickey's Dick Smasher. And then a guy or a girl stands at the bottom and gets their dick smashed between two roller coasters as they collide near the bottom.
So you pay to either be in the carts or be standing on the platform.
The thing is, Disney World, you don't have to pay. It's just part of your ticket. So you just wait in line.
Right. So you're waiting for 6 hours.
So it's free.
Yeah, I don't know if this one would have a long line or a short line.
But it's inclusive. It says a guy or a girl gets their dick smashed at the bottom.
Oh, it's 2021.
Yeah.
So you could smash a feminine penis.
They were planning ahead.
Yeah. Matt Burke in the chat says, sounds pretty straightforward. Yeah. So I was the one that did not understand it. That's right.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Minnie Mouse says Bean Smasher.
All right. Did you guys hear about this comic news? I saw this. Let me make sure this is from. It's from this year. It's from last week.
Are we finally gonna talk about bisexual Superman? Because I got some hot takes, man.
No,
let's not talk about that.
What's your hot take?
It's bad.
No more explanation. Can you
Yeah,
elaborate?
isn't that what we
No.
do? Isn't that what we do? You know, we talk about how bad stuff that we supposedly don't care about anymore is.
Yeah, airing and grievances. We do that sometimes. But I
Harsh
found
judgment with no
interesting.
elaboration.
Let's see. Passions in the chat. He says that became Comicsgate. We are all at the bottom. And then Cat in the chat says CG are a bunch of hungry bottoms. And then,
Hungry bottoms. That just sounds funny. I just like that wording. Hungry bottoms.
that's like new from Mattel. It's the hungry bottoms, right?
The hungry bottoms.
Disgusting.
I'm
right.
seeing like a hungry hippo playset,
Yeah.
but it's just butts instead of hippos.
Yeah, I think.
That's the joke.
All right, so on to this article. No one's talking about this, and we don't have to stay too much long on it. But Image Comics is not doing any second printings anymore. They've talked about this because of their distribution. So even if things are selling well, or if they're not selling well, they're not doing second or third printings. What do you guys think?
Oh,
I think that's a nice way of saying nobody's buying our comics.
When they're saying that they're not doing second or third printings, is the implication that they're not going to do fourth or fifth printings either?
They might just skip right to fourth.
Yeah, they might just skip right to fourth. Because if you're going to say, you're not doing second and third, why would you even say that?
Well, the whole catch is you got to be able to sell the first printing, and when you can't sell the first printing, by default, there's no more printings. So at least they're learning, I guess, how like numbers and order and how the universe works and mathematics and such.
Let me read some
that
of
that trash heap fire called Image Comics.
They will no longer be publishing second, third, fourth printings of any title. There you go. There's the fourth. As a result of printing and distribution issues, of which Bleeding Cool did coverage of. When we first approached them to talk about this issue, they stated that Image hadn't been affected. Of course, that was a whole month ago. And here's the letter to the retailer. The first things first, as many of you now undoubtedly are aware of, the current shipping delays, the supply chain crunch, and paper shortages are creating nationwide issues across many industries. And that impacts this industry too. I'm sure every publisher will be a different response to this crisis, but in Image, we're proactively streaming our releases to reflect these circumstances. Starting now, in capital letters, and for the foreseeable future, there will be no second printings of any title. Please keep this in mind. Your order, there will be a limited stock available for reorders and will not be reprinting anything that sells through at the distributor level. So why is there a paper shortage? Not enough trees in the world, Brandon?
Everybody else is getting their shit printed. I don't buy this for a minute. This is just a way to sugarcoat that no one buys their crap.
He's probably right.
I mean, there's nobody in CG that's like, oh, I can't get my book printed because of the paper shortage.
Yeah, that's true.
We're literally in a country covered in goddamn trees. There is no paper shortage. We have to tell people to stop cutting them down after a while.
Beacon, can you read this? What Kamara says right
He's saying, okay, so Image sucks balls, news at 11.
There you go.
Tonight at 11, Image sucks balls.
Yeah, I thought this was interesting. No one's reported about this in CG really on anything. I sent it around to a few people. Did I? No, I actually didn't. I was going to, but maybe I held it off.
That's why nobody's talking about it. You
Yeah.
wrote the article and forgot to publish it.
That's correct. Let's see. Commercial transport issue plus COVID. Keep it at such. Sure, Chris is here. What's up, Chris?
It's nice to see Simon, providing content through the chat instead of on stream.
Yeah.
He's probably working.
He better be. I need my book, Sim.
It's in European comics. They're having paper shortages also. Commercial transport. Yeah, I know they're having that big issue where like someone's trying to parallel park a giant barge in the ocean and they keep slamming the other barges back and forth so they can't get anywhere, and it's making a big traffic jam. I think that's what's happening.
That is what is known to be happening right now.
So there you have it, Image.
The guy double parked the barge and then he got off to go inside the Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
I was driving. We went to a Dunkin' Donuts when we were. I just thought this was super weird. We went to Dunkin' Donuts. We were leaving, and then a city bus came and like drove in front of us, and then stopped at the bus stop. I was like, this damn guy. And so I had to wait for him to move because the bus stop was like right at the exit of this Dunkin' Donuts parking lot.
Right.
And then the driver gets out of the bus, leaves the bus there, and then goes inside the Dunkin' Donuts. And I was like, so then I just went around him. And then I was like, you could just leave the bus? Like, he left the door open and the bus was running and everything.
Yeah, seemingly when you drive a bus, you could never shut the bus off or the thing will explode or something. I've never seen a bus when it's not.
That was the premise of Speed.
That's right.
You couldn't shut the bus off. Yeah.
That is interesting. Sandra
Look,
Bullock.
it's better to be safe than sorry. You know, you never know.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's right.
Well, if you're a bum just trying to get from city to city, there's a good little something to look out for at the truck stops. Wait for a bus driver to get out and go do something, and just try to sneak in on that bus. He ain't gonna know the difference.
Yeah, just steal a bus, apparently.
The bus. There you go.
You keep making all the stops, they'll be fine. Nobody will know the difference.
So I wanted to give an update on the lost pages. Yesterday was kind of the end of the first 30 days, Brandon.
Yeah.
Remember that? We put out
it was a few days. It was the other day.
Camara would say it was the other day, meaning last night. So we did some streams last night. It was awesome. We got past 18K. Thank you guys so much for everybody out there that backed. We put out an update video today. So if you guys want to catch up with what's going on with Brandon and I. But since Sim is in the chat, I wanted to show off these kick-ass Sim sketch cards. Let me see. I think there's still one left. And the one that is left is the El Dorado sketch card, which is, I think it's my favorite. It's got El Dorado and a little silhouette back there on the
Yeah, you guys ripped yourselves off. You paid for one character. You could have bought a card with two characters on it.
That's right. So if you guys are in the chat and you want some original art, an original sketch card by the man himself, Sim, right here, the man from the Great White North. There it is. The sketch cards for this week. So grab that last one before it is too late. And yeah, we added some new perks too. We added a retailer pack because we usually sell a couple of those on our campaign. So we added that for the final 30 days. The cool thing about this is you get 5 of the first book, 5 of the second, and you could mix and match the first 5 with either the Bisley cover or the new reprint cover, which is kind of cool. And big news, announcement of a lifetime. I was going to say the Magic Scroll. Everybody loved the Magic Scroll, but here is the Lost Scroll with Jose Garcia's awesome rendition of the silhouette. You guys could add this on to any perk, or in the update today, there is a link, the secret perk link, where you'll be able to grab this with no extra shipping. So we could just add it to your shipment already when we do fulfill. And these are handmade. I don't have an example of the scroll in here, but they're pretty awesome. Yeah. And then what else we got? This was unlocked for everybody as well. Since we're past 18K, this is the Crim print, and that's going to be a comic size print that everybody is going to be getting. Yeah, and then we showed off a cool new page as well. So head on over to the updates to see some new stuff that's going on there. And thanks for everybody back. And let's see, we got people digging it. Nice and even nicer. And then that's nice.
It's the word of the day.
Sure. We need a word of the day. Speaking of the word of the day,
Hey, what's up?
what was that?
What was that organ?
That was my intro music. I take it everywhere with me. What's up?
Look at this.
Look at Joe Ball.
going
Joe
on with
Ball
Joe Ball?
Doggo. Joe Ball Doggo.
There's this alien being attacking Joe Ball right now.
Well, I'm trying to save Jake from Fauci right now. He's
Look at his tongue. It hangs out the side of his mouth.
Is that
It's
the tongue? This is the hard line, ladies and gentlemen.
yes.
This is the content people have been craving from CG streams.
This is the product of centuries of selective breeding right here.
What?
Tongue out of the mouth.
Yeah. Popped out bug eyes, tongue hanging out of the mouth, head is larger than the rest of the body.
He's such a
breeding.
sweet little doggy, though. It bred them. They've been bred so retarded that they've been bred into being like sweet, lovable levels of retard.
Yeah. I was watching a video about that's what happened with dogs, or like the wolves were these dogs that had this mental retardation that made them like really lovable.
Are you saying all dogs are just retarded wolves?
Well, so there's
I
this
mean, pretty
condition
much.
that humans have. I forget what it's called. I could look it up. There's this condition that humans have where they're like extra friendly and like really, really helpful, and they just really love being around other people and stuff. But they also, that condition comes with a physical disposition, so it gives them real pointy chins and big eyes and stuff. And then that's the human form of it. So they were equating that to like they could have this genetic disorder in dogs too, and that's one of the genetic traits that dogs have that wolves don't have. But then, as a side note, this human condition, they think that there's a possibility that was some of the reasons that you might have like these lovable sprites or elves in like mythology and stuff, like these helpful elves and stuff, or like these people with this condition. I forgot what the condition's called. I could look it up, but it's real.
Being a freak. It's called being a freak.
Jeez.
Sim's calling your dog a rat. Joe.
Oh, the little tan one does have a little rotten rat face on him.
Rotten rat face. All right.
Yeah, well, he's the rascally one.
I wanted to shout out a campaign here just for doing a good job. And this connects to passion for drawing.
Is
in
it?
some way. I believe it, but it does.
It's in everything.
Our buddy Raging Gold Negro passed $300,000 last week.
Wow.
On his campaign.
It's all because of me. I'll take
Passion, you have a story in this project.
Yes, I do. It's all done. It's all lettered. I think he's about ready to go to print. Last I talked to him about a week ago. So I think all the lettering's done, all the coloring's done. They're just organizing the file right now. So
is there nudity in here, Passion?
I believe so.
Look at that.
We're talking about RGE here.
Yeah. If you
it'd
watch
be weird if there
video,
wasn't some nudity. Yeah.
like there's my stuff. Yeah. If you look, yeah. If you want weed, that's definitely they embrace it.
Yeah, look at that. That's awesome.
But mine's like an action packed story.
He had one of those mouse pads with the big boobs. Remember that?
Yeah,
exactly.
It sold very, very well. That's how we got the 300,000.
Yeah, that's cool. We should do
he
something
was-
like that.
I think he was like just over 200,000 when he started selling them. So he sold a lot of boob
Wow,
pads.
that's
There we
awesome. There they are.
Yeah, I might be
Look at
doing
that.
one for Doomfade if I have to.
Yeah, dude, you should just do a pillow. Forget the mouse pad. Who the hell needs that?
Yeah,
It's-
Yeah,
it
the
came out good,
pillows-
too.
The pillow's kind of like cool old school. Like everyone had at least some boomer they knew in life when they were kids that had a tit pillow. So
Yeah, he did one of Blade Devil, and then he did these two characters next. So.
Yeah, the cool thing here is if you're a butt guy or a boob guy, he's got you covered.
Right. Yeah, that's important. Or if you're an eye guy.
Oh, yeah. So
if you like licking eyeballs.
Yeah, if you're into eyeballs, this guy's got you covered.
Yeah, here you go. If you're really into those chicks with the big eyes, you got this. Here you can massage them all day.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There's some awful old anime. I forget what it's called, but it's about these circus freaks. And there's this dude that has no arms and legs, and he likes to get it on with the like the snake handler lady in the circus.
Yeah.
And one of the characters walks in on him, doing the dirty, and the dude with no arms and legs is just licking her eyeball and like getting off on it. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I've been watching anime for like 20 years. It just gets more grotesque when I go backwards. I need to stop.
So we have at least one sale for this mouse pad then.
For the eye guys, yeah. So I wanted to show that off. And that perfectly leads into our next segment, which of course is the no horny segment.
That's worse than the Death trailer.
That was coming right before you do this too.
Yeah, Passion, you timed this perfectly.
Yeah, it did.
Now, I know you guys grew up. If you're like me, you grew up in the 90s, right?
That's everybody on the panel here.
That's everybody in the chat, everybody in the panel.
I was already an adult, but okay.
It's definitely Chimera.
So you were still growing up.
I don't know what JoJo's is, Chimera. He's accused.
I'm 80s and 90s.
So you guys remember the infamous show Big Comfy Couch?
Yeah, I know of it.
All right. Filmed in Canada. I think I've talked about Lunette a few times on this show. Of course, Lunette.
Was she the couch?
No.
She was Lunette.
And there's Lunette. She's all grown up. The girl from Big Comfy Couch is all grown up.
Is that Hexbox?
I just said that. It's not Hexbox.
Couch box.
And this kind of led to my infatuation with clowns, I think. What do you got? How do you guys feel about clowns? It's spooky season. Let's talk about it.
Scary Phil gets super horny when he sees clowns.
Ugh. Come on, Phil.
I never said that. Also, we're not talking about here. We're not talking about Insane Clown Posse. Regular clowns. What do you guys?
Yeah, the clown, the hobo clown.
Right. Today we were eating dinner. And Brandon's girlfriend looked over at the TV and got scared because there was a clown on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
It's an evil
one. Brandon's girlfriend is a dainty little female. Of course she's going to get scared of some terrible, retarded clowns.
But...
Well, if you're from Chicago, you're automatically scared from clowns.
Bozo's awesome.
Well, it's
and he's talking about the politicians.
No, John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah.
He's from right down the street from you guys.
Yeah, he lives next door.
I personally find clowns super obnoxious and annoying, but even the very idea of their existence. But I like I was reading the Little Nemo comic strips from like the early 1900s, and so many of the characters in it are like these old timey 1900s clowns, and I thought those were pretty cool. Like I like that because the aesthetic was interesting. But in terms of like this chick here with the red nose on her face, I'll fucking pass. No thanks.
Wait. There's also an entire city of people that look like her.
Yeah, in the show.
Right.
What's the city called? Lord.
I don't know.
Chicago.
They might be called Chicago. But
Chicago.
Brandon sent me this new image. I think Lunette got some surgery. So she got some tattoos. Joe, you might be more interested in this. Should I show it, Brandon?
It's so stupid and not relevant.
Yeah, it's not relevant, but just so I could play the clip. So
Phil just wants to show it.
I think
You don't have to know that this was a segment on the show where she would do this stretching thing, where she would use her legs to point at different times on the clock.
What? This was really from this kid's show?
Yeah, the stretching segment was, right? Not this voluptuous broad here, but the show.
Okay. I thought this was a literal image from it. I was like, Jesus Christ, I thought this was like some PBS show or something. What?
Yeah, Sim got it. She used to teach kids how to read time by using her legs, doing the splits. Exactly.
Right.
And then when I saw this, it was literally this kind of flew through my mind.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, I want to jerk off! Fuck! I want to jerk off! Look at this!
It fits in the no horny segment.
No horny, everybody.
Oh, I'm definitely not horny, so it worked.
It worked.
Yeah, I think nobody's horny after this stream.
Ugh, no.
I think my ding dong just went backwards inside of me after that.
Oh my god.
Sim knows what's up. All right.
Too much.
It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Coming down to the line. We have, Chimera. We know what those dots mean, brother.
Chimera's jerking it right now. Viciously.
We didn't show off the springs. And then also for anybody in the audience that cares, the developmental disorder is called Williams-Buren syndrome. So you can look that up. People hypersocial and they love being around people. They also have cardiovascular problems.
That sucks. You want to talk about these springs, Brandon?
Look at the springs. We were supposed to show them yesterday. The people came here waiting about the springs.
All right. We're gonna postpone Babe of the Week for these springs.
Yeah.
How sexy are these springs?
They're so dude, these things are microns in length. All right.
Look at those springs.
You tell me. We had people in the chat saying that these things could be. You don't have to have the sound playing, but epilepsy warning for flashing images. Look at these nanotechnology springs. Somebody in the chat was saying that maybe a mineral formed this naturally.
So these are just found springs.
Right. Apparently these are found. They're copper. Some of them are copper. The smallest ones are tungsten. Some of these things are microns in length. I don't know what this picture is, but and then they were talking about maybe some nanotechnology or whatever. But taking the ridiculous, crazy part out of it, that's pretty interesting. And some people were speculating that this had come off of some of the Soviet test launch vehicles because that's in that area also. And then the scientists that were doing the investigation of this said that couldn't be possible because these are far too old to have come off of any kind of modern technology. So
how old are they?
Another one of those weird things. I mean, some of them they said to be dated as old as 300,000 years, if you want to believe that. I don't know how you could tell something like that if it's strictly metallic, because obviously you couldn't do any kind of carbon dating or anything, maybe some sort of radioactive isotope dating. But they were saying as old as 300,000 years. So.
Well, blacksmithing's been around since recorded human history that we actually have physical records of. So it's really not that people acting like it's a stretch that this is something somebody made is just absolutely silly because we've been forging and getting minerals out of the ground and turning them into swords and shields forever.
Right,
It's not
right.
like it's really not that unusual.
The weird thing about this is that they're so small and that they're made out of, well, obviously copper has been around, a usable material for a long time, but tungsten, it's a fairly new usable material. And then these things are very, very, very tiny. Some of them on like microns tiny. That's why they were talking about them being used in like nanotechnology and stuff. Even though this channel doesn't elaborate a ton, they do a lot of speculation, but the information's still there and it's pretty interesting.
It's probably just bug shit. I mean,
Dude, yeah, from some crazy beetle that
yeah,
doesn't
it's
exist
probably
anymore.
just some beetle that poops in spirals.
It poops out metallic spirals. That must be really painful.
Life sucks when you're a bug.
Exactly.
Yeah, Elizabeth Hurley versus the Sexy Springs.
You know what? I'm gonna be different. I'm giving it to the Springs. Fuck that whore.
Chimera, whatever this thing is greater than Elizabeth Hurley.
It's definitely interesting. I don't even know how somebody found it. If they're as tiny as they showed in some of those images, like where it was just a speck on a dude's thumb.
Yeah, that's one of those crazy things too, because they're so small and they're just, I think they were in like some mountainous area in Russia.
Or it's fake.
Or it's fake. It's very true. It could be fake. Phil's muted, but yeah, it could be fake.
Passion in his Photoshop theories is what I was saying.
Yeah. Yeah, but who would go to such great lengths as to make micron long tungsten springs to
Probably.
fake 300,000-year-old ancient civilization theories?
Hey, now. The
So they can
Springs
get
are
it on the
younger
hard line.
than Liz Hurley.
That was the long game.
Excuse me. All right.
You
let's
got to
get
give it
into
to them. They're dedicated.
They're
And this is the premiere show for this stuff. They want to get on. Everybody wants to get on this show.
All right. I want to point out that picture was made by Michael Beacon. Michael, did you put tiny Texie on one of the images?
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Play it again.
Here?
Yes.
She's the one being lifted up.
Tiny Texie.
Yeah.
All right. So we are back with Babe of the Week. Reigning champion is here with 2 days ago a picture captioned, "Oh yes, finally sun, sea and sun. Sun,
Sun.
sea, sun."
Sunsea?
Is she
Yeah.
talking about her son? That's cool.
Yeah, I think she means SON.
Yeah. Let's get a good
she's
zoom in on
she's
this.
British.
Yeah, they're having
not
a
very sure.
family vacation, sun and the sea,
Well, yeah, in England, don't they spell like child son with a U, like a color?
I don't know.
There's a bunch of wackadoos that don't know how to speak English. I'm looking through the comments. Her son did not comment this time. But here she is, a chain bikini.
Dude, you're
Five
being
respects.
hacked. You're
Her
being
son's
hacked as we
hacking me
speak.
right now. Yeah, she's looking good here.
Hey guys, I gotta dip out. Back death, and I'll talk to you later.
Hell yeah, brother. See ya.
See you later.
Kamara
Probably
says,
being visited by the men in black right now about those springs.
Kamara's saying plastic surgery.
Yeah. Passion saying that she was chemically aged just like the metal.
What do you think, Passion? Any?
Oh, wait, he's
Photoshop?
here.
Or what?
Is he?
Any Photoshop in this picture?
I mean, it's kind of a faraway picture, but it looks like she's been softened up in a couple places, but not too much Photoshop this time.
All right. Now, what
Passion
They got,
about,
they got
approval.
Instagram filters and stuff, man. You can't
what about this one?
trust any of it.
live from the red carpet of the upcoming smash Disney Marvel hit, The Eternals, created by Jack Kirby.
Jack Kirby's The Eternals. Jeez, those things are bigger every time I see her.
Selma.
It's an optical illusion, Brandon.
She's just getting smaller, but the breasts are staying the same size.
Yes. That's how it works.
That tends to happen with Mexican women.
Camara says, now we're talking.
Camera, isn't it past your bedtime?
He's tuning into the hard line. Yeah.
Where's the
Yeah.
dots?
Selma Hayek, let's
Yeah.
talk about it. Edwin, can you translate what this says up in the corner?
I know. I can't read anything. My eyesight's gone.
All right.
Read it.
Brandon, read it to Edwin, and then he'll translate it.
Salma Hayek posando para las cámaras en la alfombra azul de Eternals.
Yeah,
Why isn't
they're
it
just saying she's
Eternales?
posing for the cameras at the premiere of Eternal.
What is it, the blue carpet?
Yeah, it must be blue carpet, huh? That's like the new thing because red is bad or something. I don't know. Who
Yeah,
knows?
red is racist. It's not inclusive. Like
Yeah, I
blue.
guess so. I'm blue now.
Yeah, Eddie in the chat. I like Selma, but that's a bad pick. Is it?
Isn't it Salma? That's Salma.
It's
Yeah,
Selma.
He's talking
I don't know
about
who
Patty's
Selma is,
sister,
but-
Selma.
Oh, I thought it was
Selma
Selma.
Blair does not look like Selma Hayek.
Yeah, that dress is not flattering on her.
What?
She's
I think
looking
she
a
looks
little.
great.
She's looking a little bulbous.
Stumpy.
No. I think I see Nip. Right here.
You know, it's
Take it into Photoshop and enhance.
All right, we're gonna blow this up.
Like, do we have any other pictures, or is this the
This
best
is
they
the
could come up
picture.
with?
What's this?
There's
I
something
don't know.
there.
I just see black on my screen.
It's not black. It's like dark blue. It looks.
Dude, there's tons of pictures of her.
Yeah, but this is
Her
recent.
cans on the
Yeah, it's a
internet.
recent photo.
I want to know which of Vin Diesel or Bruce Willis is playing her breast right now. You know,
With this lighting, it could be either one.
The movie's gonna be terrible.
let's see,
It's already getting bad reviews.
the woman had her contact in the movie had to have a gay sex scene. Oh, okay. Let's see, potato.
No, it says potato,
Let's talk
potato. Eddie Winkler's losing his mind in the chat.
Is
Eddie's
potato
having
spelled with an
stroke.
E at the end?
Let's see.
I'm just
Like
saying.
Phil and
Potato,
Nani on
potato.
Kazongas. There we go. I don't know. My vote goes to Salma.
Yes,
Let's
say it
do
right.
we got a Boob Dan Art. He's a man that knows boobs. I smelled boobs over here, so I decided to come see what was going on, friends. Hail Dan Plagle. That's right.
right.
Everybody look
Goblin
out
Girl's launching tomorrow, right?
tomorrow. Yeah. I'm not sure
Oh,
what
it is
time,
tomorrow.
but tomorrow he'll be launching. Everybody sign up for the newsletter. We'll pull it up after we vote on who's taking the crown tonight.
All right, people. You know the deal. 1, Elizabeth Hurley. 2, Salma Hayek.
Dude, that's a really good picture of Elizabeth Hurley, though.
Yeah.
It's a
that's top
much
notch.
better picture.
That's like every typical Sports Illustrated.
Yeah, but it's a
Cover.
great picture. This picture of Salma Hayek is not a good picture.
That's all
I
we
mean,
got.
are we just going by the picture or the women in the pictures?
Well,
It's
it's
up to
got to
you.
be her now, right?
Yeah, her now.
Yeah,
Go to
'cause
Salma
Aren't
Hayek's
they about the
Instagram
same
page.
age, right? They're about the same age.
I don't know if Salma.
I think Salma might be actually older.
She does have an Instagram. Let me
I
see.
mean, I think she's almost 60.
Oh wait, this isn't. Is this her? Oh, here, a picture from the same night. We already got some people
Yeah,
voting.
she's
in-
55. She's a AARP member.
Let's see,
55.
Camara.
Yeah, she's 55. Something.
Gotta
That's a
vote
better
for-
picture of her right there.
Dude,
actually.
that's property tax break area right there, man.
Yeah, that's a much nicer picture of her. Is that her daughter?
I don't know. She only speaks in Spanish. I love Elizabeth story, but I think someone's got.
The daughter has like you look at Selma, she has like no chin. Her daughter's got like all the chin.
If that's the daughter, she looks more like Jessica Alba's daughter.
I have to say the second picture is much more flattering to her.
You guys got to put 2s in the chat. You're voting for Selma.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
one or
going
two.
I'm going Selma this week.
Damn.
Wow,
Patrick,
Selma's gonna
you
sweep the unanimous vote.
Yeah, because the Elizabeth, like, that's just boring now. She's done that picture. She needs to do something different.
She's got to
It's not
start
bringing
going
her-
into Belle Delphine territory.
Well, she's getting, complacent in her top spot. You can't sit there and be complacent. You got to start doing,
She's not hungry anymore.
right. Yeah.
There we go. Selma. Selma's chest wins, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Wait,
boys and girls.
Edwin
And
voted
dogs.
for Elizabeth Hurley.
No,
Of course.
Yeah, but I think we just got the tiebreaker with J Dog, so looks like Selma wins.
Selma wins. Yeah, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for contributing to Babe of the Week. There we have it.
To no horny.
No horny. But everybody in the chat, don't be simps.
Ah, well, if it isn't the Simps.
Don't be the simp. So that's the show for this week. Does anybody have anything to talk about before we get going? Where could people find you if you're going to be on streams this week? What's going on, everybody on the panel here?
I will be on a show tomorrow night talking about Tales from Novaterra on the Joe Montanang, however you say his name.
Catapano?
No. I'll be on
Joe-
that.
Joe Montagna's new show.
Yeah, Joe Santan.
What?
Just kidding.
Oh.
I'll be on Joe Santan. I'll be on that show tomorrow night with a couple other people. So talking about Tales of Novaterra, the mail list is up.
Awesome. Yeah, the link is in the description below for that under this video for Tales from Novaterra. Oh, yeah. Let me oh yeah, I could pull that up. We could take a look at that, and as well as the Boob Dan Goblin Girl.
Yes.
Take a look at that. So this is going to be a badass magazine style periodical, but sequential. What is this thing we're looking at, Passion?
It's a entertainment magazine. It's got sequential work. It's just a fantasy magazine, so it's got stories and sequentials and all kinds of stuff. So if you're into fantasy stuff, this is really cool for you. So black and white. I've got awesome artists and writers working on it, and I think it's gonna be really, really cool. So it's gonna be launching after the first of the year, and we're going. The artwork's pretty much done. So for the sequentials, so we're dipping into the stories here. It's been nice.
Yeah, everybody sign up for that. Link is in the description below. Also,
What is that? Why is my name on this page?
Because you agreed to do a little picture for it.
I didn't sign anything.
I have a verbal. It's recorded. I'll record all of
Brandon's
that.
a big deal now. You gotta talk to his people
Yeah, I know.
and his people's people.
Everybody sign up for Goblin Girl, which launches tomorrow, to see if this is the new video or is it the old video.
Is it the 20-minute one?
2 minute long. They did a little teaser video I saw on Instagram. It looks pretty cool. So yeah, sign up for this because get ready to back it this week when it launches tomorrow. It's going to be lots of gore, blood, boobs, goblins, ogres, sorcerers. I have the OG copy. Dan graciously sent that to me a while ago, and it's super fun. So I can't wait to dive into this. He's got a exclusive perk that I think if he's still doing it, called the Goblin's Chest, and it comes with a bunch of stuff. And the perk image is awesome. It's her holding like a treasure chest in front of her.
What?
Yeah.
I sent you a great outro video.
Oh, I had an outro video
Oh,
already.
all right. Well, maybe you just show this. It's
All right, let me
perfect,
look.
but there's no Sweens, so we're missing out. And there's no Joe Ball. Joe would have loved this
Where did you send it to me?
on Instagram
Oh, what? Why?
messages. Because it's from Instagram.
Jesus Christ! Let me take a look at that. Ace, what's going on with you? Edwin is mute.
Nothing.
Yep, I'm here. Just working on the Ace Volume 2. All the art is done on the book. It's just
Nice.
need to go over some tweaks and then start getting it colored. Hopefully in the next week or two. So hoping to launch the mailing list at the end of November. So stay tuned.
Awesome.
Okay, guys, do I need to put sound on for this, Brandon?
I don't know. I didn't listen to it.
All right. Well, let's see. And this is it, right?
No, it's gross. What are we watching?
Yes.
All right. I don't know what this is. What the hell is this?
Some kind of
Is
sea
that-
cucumber.
Is that Venom's nutsack?
I don't know what this is, but it's got the little
It's a sea cucumber.
stringy things like in Venom
It's
that's,
sparkly
that's,
too.
Cucumber.
right there.
that's Venom's package.
Camaro wants to
Something.
know why. I have a better
This is the
outro for
stuff that
everyone.
Brandon looks at on Instagram.
His boy Man Cow did it. All right, we're gonna get
Yeah,
a
Man
lesson.
Boy
As we
Man
leave, we'll get a lesson in stretching, everybody, from the great Lunette. There you go.
And on the floor, like me?